Hi, I'm Steve Clements, and I have a question. Can America's drug abuse epidemic, which kills more than 100,000 people each year, be traced to one family of billionaires? Let's get to the bottom line. By the time this show ends, 5 Americans will have died from a drug overdose. By the end of this day and every day, the number is going to be about 300. It's one of the country's top killers, more than guns, more than car accidents, and more than suicides. And it's everywhere, from posh suburbs to farm country. For decades, survivors of addiction and relatives of victims have been trying to hold one company to account, Purdue Pharma. That company, privately owned by a billionaire family, the Sacklers, has been in the painkiller business for decades. But when they released a powerful drug in the 1990s, OxyContin, drug abuse skyrocketed, along with Purdue's profits. For years, government prosecutors tried to sue the Sacklers to pay for the damage to communities and states across the country. Just recently, a settlement was just reached where the family will pay $6 billion in return for immunity from any future opioid lawsuits. But will it help, or is America beyond fixing when it comes to the steep decline into drug addiction? So what's the bottom line? Drug and alcohol abuse is not just an American problem, but the sheer scale of America's drug addiction story is just huge. Besides the millions of lives lost and families ruined, the cost to the U.S. economy is now in the hundreds of billions of dollars every year. But the problem is not just the Sacklers or Purdue Pharma, despite the disgraceful place they now hold in modern U.S. history. As we saw in the trial, the whole chain is broken. Drug company executives, doctors, pharmacists, lawmakers, the police, and pain patients, drug abusers, and kids just looking for a thrill. There's no way to fix all of that easily. Add to the mix America's healthcare system, where some insurance companies would rather just pay for a pill to ease your pain than go through the time and expense of actually fixing you. And you have a truly toxic cocktail. That's why there are no signs America is putting a lid on its opioid epidemic anytime soon. And that, sadly, is the bottom line.